Hi people, welcome to my channel. My name is Liz if you're new here, and today we are going to be having a quick chat, talk about making YouTube videos, how to travel and make money. And if you have any questions regarding travel vlogging, or you have any question concerning how to start a YouTube channel, how you can make it, how you can travel easily, cheaply in different countries, I'm going to be hosting one of my colleagues or cyber friends. YouTube makes you meet so many people on the internet, and it's crazy, but it's nice. So go ahead and hit the subscription button if you haven't subscribed. If you're coming from Facebook, wherever you're coming from, please remember to keep subscribed. And so we have Michele Ponte, who is Italian, but he's also traveled so many countries. Currently he's in Kenya. He has always traveled here and there, so we're just going to have a chit chat with him. And if you don't know who he is, you can check him out. Go to YouTube and type in Michele Ponte. You'll see him. You can subscribe if you like his content. He's a basically travel content creator, and today we are very, very excited to have him. So if you're just joining in, go ahead and give the video a thumbs up. If you're joining in from Facebook, go ahead and also give the video a thumbs up. So thank you guys for joining in. I see Miss Dosha, I see Light Bulb Moment. Thank you for coming. Rose Kunix, Isaac Elvis, thank you so much. So guys, like I said, go ahead and give the video a thumbs up. We have the guest actually ready. He's going to be on the screen in a few minutes. So make sure you have your questions ready, so that we can, you can ask whatever questions you want to ask him. You can give us advice and all these beautiful, beautiful things. So I'm going to go ahead and put him up on the screen so we can go ahead and start the chat. But before I do that, give me just 1 second so that I allow a few people to actually come in and join us as we share today's chat. So let me know where you're watching from. First of all, let me know where you're watching from and what's going on. Guys. I see all of you who are joining in. You're very welcome. Penny254, thank you so much for joining. I appreciate your time here. And all of you that are joining me also from being my subscribers, I appreciate you guys so much. And today I'm in a very, very good mood because the weather has been nice. It's summertime. It's so hot. But I mean, regardless, we move. So we don't want to be so negative. Yeah, Kevin, thank you for joining. So just 1 second. Let me see. I'll put him on the screen. So umechelewa Kevo. I know. Today he's so late. So just 1 minute, guys. So 1 second. Okay, so let me put him up on the screen and we are going to be chatting. Make sure you have all your questions. We shall ask him, and get to engage. Smash the like button. Yes. And Kevo, you always do it for me. Put the the Instagram link. Do all those nice things you always do. I like how you're always so supportive. So 1 minute. Let me put him up here. So whoever is joining in, remember to give the video a thumbs up, and also to let me know where you're watching from, and let's start the chat. So like the topic said, can you make money from being a travel vlogger, and all these, the hiccups here and there, and also the advice. So let me put Michele up on the screen so we can start the chat. Thank you guys for joining in. Thank you for joining. So let me see my volume. Let me know if you can hear me loud and clear. Hey.
Hello, everyone.
Yeah, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the stream. Everyone is already here waiting.
This is the sponsor of the video, Baba.
Mwakazi Fitness is here. Light Bulb Moments, they're all here. They are your fans.
Wow. I have no pounds.
Okay, so welcome. I already did a brief intro, but could also like give a brief introduction about yourself and also what you do on your channel. Someone may be watching and has been looking for such content, and they may look you up.
I'm a homeless Italian stuck in Kenya that loves making videos, travel videos especially, and somehow Leeds commented on my channel very often, and now we are here shooting this stream interview together.
Right. How is Kenya? How is the weather?
Oh, the weather is really okay. Everybody is complaining that it's too cold because it's winter, but it's winter here. It's like summer in some countries in Europe.
It's like fall.
Yeah.
It kind of gets cold though. I remember the last time I was there, it was sometimes at night.
Yes, at night, yes, but during the day it's more than 20 degrees. Like,
yeah.
There is nothing to complain. Apart in the north of Kenya, like Eldoret, these areas, they get very cold. In Nairobi, it's really okay.
Okay. So we have a question. Someone is saying homeless Italian is still laughing. Like the moment. You should become a comedian. So someone may ask question that can you make a living as a travel content creator or travel vlogger? What would you say about that?
Absolutely yes. Not in my case specifically, but in general, yes. It's very possible. Come on, YouTube is the future, and it's the present, but it's evolving. TVs are disappearing, so all the travel channels are moving over to YouTube, and also the professional TV channels are moving over to YouTube. This is where the money are and where the money will come. It's the present and the future. I truly believe in it.
Yeah, and when you say that, I actually agree with you because when you look at how many people are going to wait to go back home and tune on the news and sit down on the couch and watch the TV, many times you get the news, before you know it, you get the news on Facebook, you get it on Instagram, you get it on YouTube. It's what is going on now. Before you even get home, you know,
Yes.
you already know what's going on in the world. So I agree. The internet is, you know, fast growing, and sitting down and watching TV is like I don't even know how many times the TV is like, it's like my daughter is the one who's always watching. That's the truth. But everything else you have on your phone, you can do anything. So have you having traveled to so many countries, how many countries, by the way?
More than 40, but I'm too lazy to count. Like, I know it's more than 40, could be 43, could be 45, 41, but I don't know. Also, I've been spoiled because in Europe, every 1 hour or 2 hour flight is a new country, so maybe it's not fair.
Okay. So what are those? Have you found any challenges traveling in countries?
The language, mostly. Like, no, not in every place they speak English, and also my English is not perfect. So the language would be the most difficult thing. And then in some countries, they might think that I am rich because of my skin color and so on, or because I'm a foreigner. So that's the other challenge. But I like challenges. They are fun. They make videos interesting. So they are worth to live.
Right. And with your travel experience, have you seen any, like, if you were to change something, what is that you would change? Like in terms of travel and your experience, of course, like if you've come across something that you're like, I wish it was done this way, what would that be?
I honestly say, I think it's going to be the future, but I'm hoping for one currency for the entire planet. And so you don't have to exchange money every other country. Because I have so many leftover monies from Ethiopia, Egypt, and many other places. Like, I think crypto might be the solution, cryptocurrencies, but I don't know yet. Like, if the human species will be united in one planet. I don't know. I think having a one currency could be great.
Okay. Mwakazi is asking, how are you doing? Great, coach. Oh, maybe that is for the
Coach is
coach
great. He's
Remy.
always doing
Okay.
great.
Yeah. Okay. So yeah, that makes it easier if you have one currency. Personally, coming here in the US, I had trouble with the currency because it's new to me and I have to learn, and it's a whole new adjustment.
Yes, yes.
Especially with a few coins. Those ones, I still don't like them. I'm like, why don't they just get rid of these 50, 30, and one? Like, what's the sense? I don't
You
know.
know, I don't know it exactly, but my subscribers have told me that during one video, I might have given $50 instead of $5 to the tuk-tuk driver,
Oh,
just
no.
because I was new in that country. So I thought that the value was something else, or I was confused by all the travels. So
Was
I
that
needed
in
one.
Kenya?
I need one currency. Like there is a video in Thailand when I landed in Thailand, and in that video, half of the comments are like, "Are you sure you gave him $5? I think they are 50." Like, I don't remember the exact amount, but it was like 10 times more than the normal.
Oh no, yeah, that happens. When I first came here, my experience with currency, we went to a shop and I had cash. My husband or my family, for my husband, they never use cash. They always use credit cards or whatever
Mhm.
cards. I didn't have that yet because I'd just arrived, so I had cash on me. And I paid more at the store because I was freaking out. I didn't know how much. So the lady showed me the screen. It
Yeah.
was, I think, supposed to be like 150. So I paid more and then we went home. But when I got home, I counted, you looking at the receipt, and I said, oh my goodness, I left like $50 at the store. And my husband was like, well, you can go back. And that was the time I was like, I need to learn this. I can't do this. I need to be independent. I need to know what I'm doing. I look stupid. So I know what you mean. I totally get it.
Yeah, exactly. I
Um,
understand.
yeah, so let me see. Coach Remy is saying the thing holding the currency is the government because they still want to figure out how they'll benefit from crypto.
They're adding the crypto tax everywhere, so it's gonna happen.
Nice. So what are those some of the good experiences though? What do you remember traveling all these countries you have? Do you have like a particular good memory, or there are so many?
There are many, 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 many. Some countries are super, super welcome, like welcoming my English. So, like for example, if you go to the Philippines, everybody in the Philippines loves you. Like there is, I think they are on drugs the whole time.
They are so high of love.
They are so nice. I'm always shocked. I was to the Philippines 3 times. I'm always shocked how kind the people are over there. I'm shocked. Like the nicest people I've ever met on this planet. It's incredible. Look, they are nice in every country. There are nice and bad people and good people everywhere. But in the Philippines, my goodness, nicest people on this planet.
Oh, really? Cool.
Yes.
I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah. Travel to the Philippines. I would totally suggest it. Great weather, great sea, and great people.
Okay, that's nice. So you should have also gone to Uganda. Maybe you'd say the same, maybe not. But
I will
but
see.
the same thing. But you're probably going to say people are going to call you Muzungu, and you won't like that.
Yeah, I mean, I think you heard my theory on the word Muzungu. I don't know. Like, imagine if you go on the street and everyone calls you black.
Yeah,
It's the same. Like, if I go on the street and everyone calls me white, it's a bit weird. It's a bit too much.
I
So,
know. And
like,
it's because, and we don't actually get it because we don't have a lot of racism in
yeah,
uh, in
I love it.
Africa. And because of that, we don't even the word, I can't say the word because of the stream, whatever, but even the words we use, for example, in Uganda, if you use them here, people would be offended. They'll be like, are you racist? But
Look,
we are
look.
not.
I have no problem with that.
Yeah.
I think most of the racism in Africa is brought by Americans, and I'm gonna make a video about that. It's gonna piss off so many people, but okay, what can you do?
Yeah, but what I mean is when people are just yelling at you and saying Muzungu, what, they actually think it's going to make you happy, but it's gonna piss you off because it's too much. Everywhere you go, it's like they're pointing at you because of
No,
your
because
color.
the second sentence is Muzungu, give me money. It's not even please.
Not even please, but you're supposed to give them money.
Yeah. Also, I mean, tonight.
Yeah, I know it can be crazy. Um, well, yeah, that happens a lot, but I mean, yeah. Also,
I want to travel to Uganda. They just people told me that the internet is very bad. That's the only thing.
I mean, you can always find a way out. There's because I mean there are travel vloggers over there that make it. I don't know what they use. I think you just have to have a good connection, and it's
Mhm.
not super expensive depending on how much you've been spending on the
Yes.
internet. But that's right, and there's been Facebook has been locked for like it's just crazy. But
Hmm.
if you use VPN, you can do so many things, I believe.
Yeah,
But you should try to go there. So don't go to Kenya and go back wherever, Italy, wherever you want to go and not go to because you're close.
but look, the thing is, my family is forcing me to go back to Italy. It wasn't my plan, and I have a flight at the end of the month. I wasn't supposed to be in Italy. It's 8 months that I am in Africa. 8 months.
Wow.
So I'm supposed to live here, but they are forcing me back. I need to help the family with the family shop, and then I will be back.
Oh, cool. But
Yes.
so how long will you spend helping with the shop?
I think I will be in the shop in July. Then in August I will be in Poland and Romania, and then I think maybe I need a couple of weeks again in Rome, and then I'm thinking, or China will open for me. I have huge opportunities there, or I go to Nigeria and Ghana.
Nigeria. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. I think, yeah, those countries are nice, but I was told Nigeria electricity is not very constant. So just know when you know that.
In Ethiopia, every day you don't have electricity. It's,
So
it's
at least Uganda has electricity at least.
I'm used to everything. I don't know. You saw I lived in a village for a while. Everything is okay. Like even here, I am. The other day, Tracy came. I wasn't even having water to cook pasta or something. I had to go buy water to boil water.
I hope
I
you
didn't
didn't.
have water.
I hope you didn't drink water off the tap.
No, but I didn't have water for 3 days. So, like, to have the shower, I had to go carry the bucket to my house. So, I used the bucket and then I use a bowl to wash myself, a bit here, and then my head. It's all good.
So someone is saying, Sam B is saying, go to Rwanda. Have you
Yeah,
heard
yeah.
of Rwanda?
Many people have told me to go to Rwanda. Actually, many people. We'll see. I had visa for Rwanda. The downside is that when you land in Rwanda, with the previous rules was the first 2 days in the hotel, COVID test. The hotel should be at least $25 per night or 50. I don't know. I don't remember. It was complicated coming from Europe. So we'll see.
Okay. Yeah, they always complicate it. But as I think COVID now is worse in Uganda, actually.
In Uganda, they told me that nobody's wearing the mask. It's all good. So maybe I want to go to Uganda. I mean, I should be going there for sure. Also, there is someone in the comments eating the African ways from Uganda. And he has
Yeah,
Instagram.
he said the internet is on because they are live. So it's like, what are you guys talking about? We are here. So you should definitely try to go there.
Yes. Well, one day I will. I will be the best foreigner vlogger in East Africa.
And you definitely will because you keep coming back and creating more content and doing that you're getting more experience and getting even to shoot more videos.
Yeah, and I have so many subscribers from Kenya, and it's meant that I live here. I was even today. I was evaluating options for businesses in Kenya.
Oh, cool.
But I want to do something connected to YouTube, connected to the channel, but also separate from the channel. I have so many ideas, but I cannot share them completely. Just I don't know if I had to live in Africa, Kenya will be my base, and then I will travel to other countries.
Kenya is good. You will enjoy it.
I enjoy the internet. Kenya is perfect. Apart CBD, which I spend half of my days there. Apart CBD, Kenya, it's great. CBD is where they steal your phone when you walk.
Someone, Rashid Freestyler, said you're already the best because your videos are popping everywhere.
Thank you so much, Rashid. Asante sana.
He's also a travel vlogger. Yeah, he's Ugandan.
I need to check. He told me that he wrote me in the DMs. I have 100 DMs that I didn't read, Rashid. Tonight I will search for you.
Yeah.
I will.
He has really good content. I like how he does his shorts. Oh my goodness, amazing content. The first time I watched it, I didn't even know he was Ugandan. And then I searched and oh my God, I was like, who's this person filming Uganda? Beautiful things like this. And
but I know who is Rashid. I saw the video, said this goodbye to Dimwango. Huh? Jesus Christ, 35k views on that video.
Yeah, he's your co.
Okay, I'm gonna subscribe to Rashid. I subscribed now.
Yeah, he's a good guy.
Yes.
Then you can check him out.
Yeah, I subscribed. I saw the video with the. Okay, great clickbait, Rashid. It worked very well. Congrats.
People are saying you should go to Uganda. Oh, and then he's talking about the video with Dimwang. He's also laughing. Oh, so many people actually have watched Rashid. Rashid, you're trending. His content is good. I agree.
Yeah.
So Lynn is asking you to go to Uganda. You see people asking you to go to Uganda.
Yeah, but it's not fair because you have all the people from Uganda watching, so it's normal.
Thank you, Mwakazi. So so when you came to Kenya, was that your first time in Africa?
Hi.
It's my co-host.
So the thing is, no, not many East Africans consider North Africa Africa. So I'm single, yes.
There's a question for you also.
So I was in Morocco, and if you consider it Africa, I've been in Africa. If not, it's okay.
It's Africa. I actually don't, even Egypt, sometimes people don't consider that as Africa.
Many Ethiopians don't consider that they are part of Africa, so
they hate it. I don't know why.
So it's a mess. Africa, it's a mess.
So you have a question on the screen.
Are you single? Yes. I mean, I get in love very often, but I didn't. I didn't find the perfect match that can also travel with me and other things, and it's complicated. So yes, so I'm single.
So they can shoot their shot.
I have friends. Let's say this.
You have friends.
Yes.
So
that yes was so fast.
No, I think she's talking about somebody who asked about your status. So let me see. Actually, people are coming in and asking questions.
That's good.
Yeah, it's nice. EBM Scholars also follows you, by the way.
Oh, nice.
I don't know if you. Yeah, he also he does content about immigration. I've hosted him on my channel many times. But he does mostly travel. Like if you want to travel to America, what you should
EBM Scholars. Okay, I found him. Jeez, so many subscribers.
Yeah, he's also famous like you.
I'm not famous.
You are. Otherwise, everyone that is coming here already knows you.
Oh, I don't know. It must be a mistake from the algorithm.
Luna, you've come here to help me. Rashid is asking, when are you coming to Dubai?
Rashid, can you host me? I'm the poorest Muzungu in the country.
You sleep on the street.
Yeah, I have done that. I've done that a lot. I slept on the streets in Spain. Oh gosh, I remember that very well.
Really?
Yes, on the benches. Because the only thing I was able to afford was a jumper, so I bought a jumper because it was cold at night. So I slept some nights on the bench, and I was beaten by all the mosquitoes coming there. It was crazy, but nice experience.
No, you can't say.
I was young. What's your daughter's dream?
What's her name?
No, what's her dream?
I don't know if she can understand the dream, but she knows what she likes. She has her favorite animals, colors, and all those things kids say.
She got shy. Okay.
She's upset because she didn't say hi to you. So I shared the link if you want to join us up here. So and to be like you by the end of October. Oh, Rashid, you're trending. Do you know the Mwakazi Fitness family? They like you too. He does fitness. Mwakazi, the one on the screen.
Yeah, I'm gonna check his channel.
He's like Coach Remy.
So it's competition, but Coach Remy is my friend. I cannot support too many fitness channels together.
Coach Remy is amazing. He's amazing.
They need to do a collab, him and Coach Remy.
I know, that's what I keep telling them.
Yeah, they must collab.
But because they are also living far away, maybe just sitting down, and I don't know how they would do it since they are both fitness people.
Premier collab.
Yeah.
They should do a challenge.
Someone, Doreen from Uganda. This one has not been following you.
Well, it's okay. No worries. My subscribers go up and down every day.
Yeah. Okay, so do you have any advice for somebody that is planning to start YouTube or thinks YouTube is so hard to do? Like, what would you advise them?
It's true that it's so hard to do. Like, people don't understand how much job there is behind the video. But if you love storytelling, this is the must-go platform. Like, people stopped reading books, they stopped watching movies and so on. Everything it's on YouTube. If you love sharing stories, you must be on YouTube.
I know. You just type in and you find all this bunch of stories from all over the world. It's amazing. And you know what is strange? I didn't even know about YouTube until a few years ago. Like I knew I would watch them, but I didn't think of it the way I thought about it now. A few years ago.
It took me like 5 years to get 500 subs on YouTube. So you're doing much better than much better than me.
Oh, really?
Yes.
But also that time they didn't have the restrictions. If you hit 1,000 and you have 4K, now it's so complicated.
I hit 1,000 in 2019.
29. Really?
Yes.
Then you've grown so fast.
No, I didn't.
No, I mean after that, because now you're almost at 50.
I hit 1,000 like the first days of September 2019, and then at the end of the month I had 3,500 because I had one viral video. Viral for the time, not viral, officially viral.
UBM is here.
Hi, nice to meet you.
How are you?
All good. How are you?
Congratulations for the good job.
Asante, thank you.
You are welcome. You are doing a fantastic job. I see most of the videos.
Thank you for being open-minded, watching my videos, because no, not many people understand them.
I know. Many people, but your content is for everyone. I feel
Yes.
like travel content, anyone can watch it.
I hope so.
Travel content has a lot in it. Just even if you're not planning to travel, you can learn about culture, about
Yeah.
food. You can know the tricks. Oh, so traveling is not that expensive as I was thinking. If I
Yes.
know the tricks on how to go about it,
Yeah.
kind of that.
Yes, especially if you stay longer in one country, it's much
No,
cheaper than changing country every day. That's
Yes.
why I stayed almost 4 months. I stayed 4 months in Kenya because it was like the best option for everything. And plus, every day I found new videos to shoot, so it's never ending.
That's I usually tell people, if you are in Africa or in Asia, you are likely to have more content like than me as a YouTuber in America. Because
Yes,
everything there is just you to be outside of your house and start recording.
I agree. I was in Thailand, in the Philippines, and so on. You just walk down the street and there is something completely different from the Western culture. So it's interesting. At least to me, it's interesting.
Even the problem which I have or I see for many YouTubers in Africa or in Asia, we take it for granted what we have. That's number one.
Yes, I agree.
Number two is when we create our YouTube, if you're in Kenya, for instance, you are assuming the person who is watching your video is your neighbor. Instead of having a YouTuber as a globe, that means, oh, if I shoot a video, maybe like chicken is having laying eggs, then he's having the babies, whatever, you don't look, oh, everybody knows about the chicken. But if you look about the world, there are kids have never seen a baby chicken until they're 20 years old. They have never seen a chicken. Like,
I couldn't agree more. Like you put it in such a perfect way. It's the reality. Like people were even shocked that I was walking among others here. So.
Yeah, so.
That is true because, for example, here, many people grow up and they haven't seen live animals, many live animals, like we see a lot in Africa or Uganda or Kenya, wherever you are, Tanzania. When kids are like my daughter's age, 2 years, they have seen all the animals, at least all the domestic animals. And because of that, they are familiar with also plantation. They walk to the garden, they pick mangoes. So they are familiar with nature. But when you grow up in the country, in the developed countries or Western countries, it's different. So when you're right, when you're creating content, don't assume everyone knows what you're doing. Like, oh, my neighbor knows how to use a microwave. You know, not everyone knows. For example, if you're creating content, create it for somebody to learn from it. Don't be like, oh, I know somebody knows how to use a microwave, so that's fine. I'll just, it's okay. And then if you're home and you're showcasing your farm, don't assume everyone knows how to plant tomatoes, how to plant onions and stuff like that. So you're right. And actually, you know what? When I started YouTube, I was looking at family and friends. They're going to watch my videos, and for sure, they don't watch the videos. It's a few of them that do, maybe 1%. So I think my sister, she was watching. She's called Carol. She's the one that told me, when you start this YouTube journey, look at the millions of people out in the world. Don't start looking at your family and friends and get distracted and get,
It's so noisy.
She's honest.
It's our fault. Hi.
Hi, everyone.
How are you?
Hi, Rashid.
I'm finally in the show with Liz and Ponte, along with EBM, 3 legends.
You're welcome.
Doesn't get any better than this, does it?
Definitely, I'm so happy to be here. By the way, guys, I'm so happy, to be part of this show. I'm really humbled, and the good thing is that today we are all about travel, and I'm in the same category, travel. So for me, when I started out YouTube, actually no one supported me and no one believed that I would, be where I am today on YouTube. I'm not somewhere far away, but at least I'm promising currently. But no one no one really trusted me, starting with my parents, my brothers, my sisters, because I remember at one time, like, I was even afraid, like, of sharing my links. The reason why I'm using Rashid Freestyler is because I was afraid of being discovered that I have a YouTube channel, because I felt because at
You
first I
were
felt that
intimidated.
exactly I felt that if people who know me would discover that I'm on YouTube creating content, they would buzz me off and not support. So I was like, instead of going live, like as Lumunya Rashid, I went as Rashid Freestyler, and finally, right now, it's promising because even my mom who doesn't watch YouTube, she came and subscribed because she watched that video of me with Dim Wango. She was like, "Oh, you're going viral." She subscribed.
What? Only now?
Only now.
That is true. Ponte, do people watch
Exactly.
your videos? Do your family and friends watch your videos?
But no,
Uh,
what, when
currently, Currently, my sister does. I think it's
go
only
go.
my big sister, but she also took time to accept the fact that I can be a YouTuber. I'm not a YouTuber full time, but at least now I'm promising. And she also like recently got inspired, and she was like, because I had her, like we were in family meetings and family hangouts, and she was like, "Oh, I need to start out, like I need to start up a YouTube channel." Like I had her whispering, and I was like, "You're coming, you're coming, you'll come finally."
Well, in my case, when I was small with numbers, I forced all
Yeah.
my family to subscribe. I wanted to hit 100 subscribers, so I was going on the phone
Mm.
of every relative and making them subscribe, even if they didn't want it, and even if they didn't watch me.
Yeah,
I needed to hit 100 subs. But
yeah.
Exactly.
For me, it is a little bit different because first of all, the nature of the content I do. When I started, for me, I was a blogger. I was not a YouTuber. I used to do writing blogs, 2007, 2006, 2008. So I came to US in 2008, and on my birthday, 2010, I said, "Oh, there is this YouTube thing," but it was not serious by then. Let me open. So I opened and made one video about green card. Then I was making one video per year. So each year I was making one video. And then it's, so 2019 is, this might be serious. So I was not expecting my family to watch because most of them, they don't like to live overseas because they are PhDs or whatever. They studied already overseas. They don't like to be there. So I don't expect them to watch. But the challenge for me was I was in so many groups of WhatsApp and sending the links when I make the video. And when I look like where are people watching my videos, or where the sources of information, and it comes to realize they are not coming from WhatsApp and they are not from Tanzania. So I said, why am I wasting my time to make videos for Tanzanians? So from that moment, I said, all my videos will be in English. I'm not mixing. And I started making so many videos. That's why my number one country is Kenya. That's why people confuse me. They think I'm Kenyan. And number two is US, then Ghana, then United Emirates and other countries. But at the beginning, it was that kind of you do not know who is going to support you. So in that sense, yeah.
Yeah, and eventually once they realize people actually like your content, they also come back and watch.
Yeah.
But before you get, these days it's really tough before you get to the 1,000. It's so tough. Like you wake up and the subscribers are even going down. It was the toughest for me.
I didn't know there is such a thing. I mean, I knew there are some people that go to remove not to subscribe, but I didn't know how many can you be able to know. So there is this VVD, whatever IQ, whatever something.
Oh, like it's called VDIQ.
VDIQ, whatever. I subscribed to that thing. I paid one time. So I look at the statistics. I come to this. I had since I started my YouTube channel, I have over 12,000 people unsubscribe my YouTube. Why? I was so upset.
I think I have the same. Oh,
it was time. Okay. Yeah.
I must have the same.
Yeah. I have a question for you, Ponte. for traveling, how do you decide which country to go? Is the dream country on your end, or is the nature of the content? If I go to certain countries, I want to get certain countries, so obvious the destination will be maybe Zimbabwe, or the destination will be somewhere. What does it go in your mind when you are going to make the decision of the country or region to go?
Okay, that's a great question. First, ciao Daniele. Daniele is one of my best friends. So thank you for joining the stream. And okay, the nature of the country is super complicated. Most of the times, my decision has been forced by my budget. So I'll make you an example. When I started YouTube, I was forced in Europe, because in Europe the flights are super cheap. Like the flight that here, it's $300 to go, I don't know, from Dar es Salaam to Nairobi. In Europe is $50.
Oh, wow.
Flying in Europe is super, super cheap. So when I started to focus seriously on YouTube, I was just flying in Europe. I was going like one weekend in one country, shooting as many videos as possible, and then I accumulate videos for the rest of the month. And that's what I was doing. Then I moved to Asia. I saved some money, and I went to Asia for a 21-day trip. I did Taiwan, Philippines, Malaysia, and Vietnam. I did a circle. And in that 20 days, I think I shot like 50 videos.
Wow. That's a lot.
So I had videos from August until October, November. I was always accumulating because it was always depending on my budget. And then I got stuck in Thailand 5 months because of COVID. But I was supposed to go to India, but a few hours before the flight, India canceled the visa for all the Italians. So I took the first flight available to get out of Italy, and I went to Thailand. Everything has been forced. As Africa, I was checking which country was open, and Kenya is very famous in Italy, so I decided for Kenya. Like, I think I never made a decision. It always has been forced from outside the powers.
Okay, that's very good. Yeah. Okay. But for now, you have more viewers and subscribers from Kenya, just in Africa in general.
Yes.
I think that one will be you to make more content, or to base in Africa and become African.
I think I have I think I have 10,000 subs from Kenya, and might be 10,000 Kenyans that are living abroad. Might be, I don't know. So might be Kenya audience might be 20,000 out of 40,000 subs, and the rest is the rest of the world. Mostly it's US, Australia, and UK.
Okay.
Italy, it's less than 1% of my views. I think just my family is watching me from Italy. Like, not even my friends.
But actually, I think Kenya in Africa in general, Kenyans watch a lot of content, because if I had to show you my analytics for the past 1 month, Kenya tops, because Kenyans take up approximately about 40% of the
Yes.
general viewership on my channel.
But there is a catch.
I was checking that.
There is a catch. Kenyans mostly watch Kenyans content. And that's the
Oh.
downside of having Kenyan subscribers.
Exactly.
That's the huge downside. When you stop making videos about Kenya, no Kenyans watched my Egyptian videos. Almost
Yeah.
no Kenyans watch my Ethiopian videos. I needed to build a new subscriber base. I had to get subscribers from Egypt and from other countries, because Kenyans stopped watching any videos from Egypt.
So what you need to do is this way. If you are in Kenya, you record so many, and you have the bank. Even if you are not in Kenya anymore, so we just keep adding some more.
Why is my internet so laggy?
Just add. Every time you just add them.
Yeah, I thought about that, but I want to see the entire planet. In Africa, I want to see Nigeria and Ghana, and then we'll see, like, I want to see the whole planet. That's the problem. So I need to have loyal people that will watch me regardless of the country.
Okay, someone has a question for you. How do you guys do it? Because it costs a lot of money to travel, and you have to pay for the place to live, and also for in another country. That's a good question.
Yeah, very, very true. Look, I'm lucky. I have many loyal people that they send me money every month because the YouTube views like this month they made me $600, so it's not enough to travel.
No, it's
But
not.
I have very loyal subscribers. My PayPal every week gets some money. My Patreon I get $200 per month. So I want a loyal fan base. To me, it doesn't matter if I have 1 million subs or 50,000. Like loyal people.
What you're saying is very true, because I have a friend of mine has so many. He got subscribers like almost. I explained to just started YouTube. He made one video, a Swahili video, went viral, and got over 30,000 subscribers. But after that, people didn't watch the rest of the videos. So that we are not know. So yes, you have 30,000 subscribers, but per month you get maybe 4,000 views, like in total, like all your channel. So it doesn't help anything. So yes, of subscribers, but what type of subscribers? Are they returning one, royal one, continue watching?
Plus,
supporting you.
Views in Swahili, they pay like 50-60 cents per 1,000 views. Like, there is no point.
That I learned in a very hard way. My assumption was, if what we are watching, we are learning from all YouTubers, expert. If their videos are in English, yes, they go so many places to get more views, more subscribers, more CPM or RPM. And then if the viewers are in US, Australia, Europe, whatever, more money, Canada, whatever, that is not true. I come to realize that. I have another Swahili YouTube channel. So on May 31st this year, that channel has been monetized. So I posted the same video. For instance, study in Norway in English and study in Norway in Swahili. The CPM and RPM is just like $10 here. Over there is $200. And the people are watching are Tanzanians and Kenyans. So all my CPM on the other channel, the smallest one is $15, but most of them is 50, 200, 250. And even if I take the same English video I post in both channels, on the other channel, the CPM is 50, 100, 200. It doesn't make sense. But the people who are watching are Tanzanians and Kenyans. So now, yes, I'm posting videos here, but I have to grow more on the other channel, even if it is Swahili and people are watching from Africa. So, okay.
Now YouTube has had you. It's going to go back and correct you. I'm joking.
Now, yeah. So for me, like my assumption was, okay, with the viewers from these big countries, it helped a lot. I understand. But after having two channels and see myself, like why the CPM on the other channel is $200, $250 for the same video.
You need to send me screenshots. It's very shocking.
Yes. Yeah, I really see. And I made the video. I was showing my screen. Like,
by the way, you can. Are you able to share your screen?
Me?
Okay.
You can show us. I also want to see, because I have 0.43 for all my views, even 4K views.
To show you only the Swahili one, right?
Yes.
I have to sign in because I'm using the different computer, which I. Just one sec. What email even I'm using? I have so many emails like a scam guy from Africa. Okay, just wait.
Are you one of these? Recently, I don't know if you people saw it. There was a guy. You know, I work for a bank, so we always go through many people scamming others. Unfortunately, it is very common. At least every day I take about 20 calls about scammers. So there's this one particular guy, he's from Nigeria. Forgive me if you're Nigerian. This has nothing to do with you. It's just that person. So what he did, he would make fake profiles, emails. And also, I don't know how he would hack into people's social securities, but he did that and he got a lot of money. He scammed so many old people. He got so much money until this one day he was running away, I think. So he was at the airport and they got him. He had got millions and millions of dollars from just using fake email addresses and tapping into the government and getting all this money.
Okay.
So you've reminded me.
Okay, now I'm having a problem because I used the other computer. So when
So now you can't log in.
no, because this one I have never used this one. Or should I? No, probably will not show very well.
Yeah, light bulb, you're right. Especially if you've made friends on the internet and you can be housed so that you can only buy food and travel around and make videos, that is awesome. But also if I feel like Ponte now for you, since you know so many people, you can just ask who is in Dubai on the live stream and people will say, and you just get to know them. Of course, you can't trust everybody, but you can get to know them.
Liz, I have to join using my other computer and I will send out this one.
Okay, so you can go off and join again, maybe.
Yeah, that will be the easy way.
I'm also here trying to figure out why my stream is lagging because for the past, I think 10 minutes it's been lagging, but I'm trying to find out why.
Sometime, by the way, StreamYard is complicated.
So
But
right now I'm checking with the customer support team and they're trying to help me out because it's lagging.
so someone is asking you, Ponte, doesn't COVID make it harder for you guys to travel and make videos?
Yes, it makes it more expensive. That's the main problem because I need to travel at the end of the month. I need to do 3 COVID tests to get to Italy. One here, one in Poland, and one here. It's crazy.
But I like the videos which you made when you had gone to, I forget the name of the park, but you went to the park and spoke to the guard that was there about, was it like a national park?
Yeah, you see, that's one problem. Serious videos don't make views, don't make money on my channel. I need to make dumb Kenyan girl content that I go date.
So that video has not many views?
No. I
Really?
mean, video. Yes.
I know. You know what? I was talking to a friend of mine, and I was saying people love drama.
Yes, in this country especially.
So this is it. Sorry, I've covered you.
Yes, I want just quickly to show you the Swahili one. This is my other. I would just want to show you so that you can understand the CPM and how things are going. So, for instance, I want to just quickly show. So the average is just about this one, but we know it changes every single day.
Yeah.
But if I go here, you'll see most of my videos CPM you see like $11, $14, $25, 30, this one 7, 78, 22, 28, 70.
Wait. Are they live stream or normal videos?
No, most of are normal videos. Very few are live stream.
Are they long videos or short videos? Long videos, I think.
No, the same video I post in English channel, but they don't have the same. I will show you also in the English one. So you see like $19, 35, 224. The same. This video is just like less than 8 minutes, less than that. How to watch to check it is 8 minutes. How to watch to check the Greek and lottery results. Mm-hmm. But the same videos in English, the CPM is less than 6. But here's $224.
But look, if you go on the main page, you make about $1 per 1,000 views.
Because people are not. No, this is a small channel because people are not watching. That is the reason.
There must be something wrong with this
statistics.
Because on the analytics on the previous page you make like $1 something per 1,000.
Yes, the reason why is this way is because this first of all this have been monetized to start officially on June 1st. So it shows just for this short time. For instance, like this one, just to make fish or whatever, how to use it. But the problem is, how many views do I get? For instance, you see the playback monetization is 1, because this video, it's audio, it has 20 views in total. You see, the problem is this is a newer channel, so that's the reason. But my point I want to make is the CPM, the same videos in English, they don't make they don't make the same amount of money. But if I go, if I put you on the, let me find you one of the, if I go on the English one, let me show on the English channel. It will be this.
I'll tell you the reason if you want. Like,
yes,
the reason is that the few people, this has a very small number of views. So, like, even in my case, the first views I get, they have a much higher CPM on the first day than the views on the next week. Because the higher CPM on the first day is based on the fact that your loyal subscribers watch the entire video, and therefore the CPM is higher. But in the next days, all the new people come to the videos, and therefore the CPM gets lower because they never watch the entire video. The CPM is higher based on how many ads are in the video, and therefore
yes,
your loyal subscriber watches you in the first 24 hours, so it will make a higher CPM. To me, in my case, the videos that have less views, they have a much higher CPM than the viral videos, because the viral videos people click and get out. But in the videos that only my subscribers watch, they watch the entire video, and therefore the CPM is much higher.
Yeah, but the problem is, like, I understand, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. But when it comes to the same, like, I have probably the same video, but it can have the same view, like, but the English side, usually the CPM is very, very low. No matter whether it is, they have watched fewer people in all the video or whatever, it's crazy.
It's low because your loyal subs, they come from a low generating money country.
Okay.
Also, really, that channel is too small to base this discussion.
Yeah, I understand, but the English one, which is this one, is the different one, which for this one is different. So the CPM is a little bit different for that. I'm giving example. For instance, this one is much, much different because it's a bigger channel. So
yeah, but if you go on the previous channel, on the analytics page, click X on the corner. On the analytics page, the normal one, the
Swahili, the newer one. Or
then you see exactly how much money you made and how many views is it. Go on overview on the first tab.
Oh, the overview of, but
so you see it's 15,000 views, $18. So,
but the problem is, I've been this one within like 10 days is a subscriber, but this one is for 28 days. Like, I've been monetized recently, so most of the views I was not before monetized.
So put the last 7 days.
So you see, like, yeah. So for
it's $2 per 1,000 views.
Yes. Because it's still very brand new channel compared to the English one. The other one, which if you compare would be a little bit different. So for instance, if you put like this one is still like kind of it's a little bit different. Yeah. Okay. So it's very interesting. We keep learning, we keep making more videos, and then we'll see.
Yeah, exactly. Always like that.
Yeah.
I've learned something. Probably now, by the time I get monetized, I will be making some good time.
Nah, by the time you get monetized, try to get a US audience, and then you will become rich.
Yeah.
Exactly.
It's crazy though how when we get excited to get monetized, and then we get monetized, and and it's like nothing is there. You're just you're waiting. Yeah. But it's nice.
Most of my money doesn't come from YouTube. Like, YouTube, it's impossible to get unless you make drama content with Kenyan girls.
people like drama.
Yeah, so that's why I usually tell people you have to find first of all, do YouTube. Yes, in the end there is money, but
There
you
is
need
money,
to
yeah.
do just. Even if you don't get money, you gain something on your own is to grow as a person and benefit, because you don't get money right away. It will take years to be able to
it will
get
take years.
yeah. And
Manipulation of
also,
that money.
yeah, you find a way, like if you want to start selling like online like content wise. I'm giving example. Let's say you have a book, you have certain template, kind of like ebook, those kind of things. Or if you want to create a course about something, like if you have any other ways, or you get these companies that can come to endorse you.
Exactly,
Yes.
that's true. Because for me, like I remember when I first started out YouTube, I had about 190 subscribers. When I got my first sponsorship, actually. So I created one video here in the UAE, and it was more of a travel cinematic vlog. It was a very short vlog, and I actually shot it with my smartphone. So when I shot it, I published it on my YouTube, but I didn't know that the tourism board of the emirate where I stay, because I stay in Sharjah. Sharjah is near Dubai. They're different. They are same states, but they have different. They're like municipalities. So they contacted me, and they were like, you know what? We want to use your video. We saw that it was very nice. I was like, oh, so this is the way to make money on YouTube, and they gave me, some really good dime. You understand? And like right now, if I'm to work on a project for a client, I refer them to my YouTube channel. I'm like, you want me to shoot for you a project? Okay, go and check out my YouTube channel. So what you say exactly?
Check me out and see what you think of it. And
So
it's nice because you trust your content.
yeah, exactly. So what EBM Scholar is talking about, it's actually the way to go. YouTube should be like a portfolio for us to
to build your
to
brand.
make
That's right.
build our brand. So right now, that's very true.
And it's interesting because EBM is even a book writer. How do they say book writers? Banange, this English is not. Don't worry, but we shall understand each other. But he writes books also, and recently you published a book. You could show us EBM.
Oh, not recent. This just one second.
Because I find writing books so hectic, so I feel he inspires me in a way, because already this YouTube journey is so hectic. So to see somebody take time to write podcasts. Ponte, do you have a podcast?
That's why I'm saying book.
I wish.
So these are the books.
Go.
Oh,
Show
wow.
the books.
I know.
11. Yeah. So, but at the moment, I've been like some of these books. I'm not serious like promoting them, but I'm planning to do that. There is a website which I can put the ebooks there and sell from there. I can sell from Amazon, but not many people go to Amazon, and Amazon still is complicated. So there is a website, Selfie. You can just upload it like a music or audio. You can upload it videos. You can upload it just PDF, and someone can download it from there and just sell it.
Selfie.
Yeah, so that's what so I've already created my store there, and I'm planning to start seriously investing on that one. Yeah, and before December I'll be making 2 books. I'm planning to finish writing them.
That's great.
That's amazing.
Great.
Yeah, so
Well,
also Ponte.
yes.
I'm here with Backpacker Ben. You know Backpacker Ben?
I have watched these videos in Ethiopia, yes.
In Ethiopia, yes. I'm here with him. I've been with him for the past 1 week.
Wow. Are you shooting together or?
You should bring him on the screen to say hi to us.
No, right now, where he is, he went outside with one of my colleagues, but we've been hanging out together for the past 1 week. And probably I'll be putting out some content with him in the coming few weeks, probably. Because I still have some Ugandan content that I have to treat people. Because people actually, what I noticed is that people love watching African content more than other content from outside.
It always depends on your audience. Like there is no rule.
There is no rule. But for me, my audience, what I realized is when I was still here, like in Dubai before I went to Uganda, I was creating many videos about Dubai, but they never got attention. But the moment I I went to Uganda, my videos kind of shot out like
Look. I tell you
they
why.
were skyrocketing. Yeah.
Now the thing is very simple. In Dubai, everybody makes a video in Dubai, so you have lots of competition. But in Uganda, you are the one making
Exactly.
videos in Uganda, so you can be the
Exactly.
king of Uganda.
That's a good idea.
Like, also in my case, look, how many whites are coming to Kenya to shoot the videos I do? Nobody.
Very few. Yeah.
No, but the only white couple that is here makes shitty hotel videos that they make me vomit. But well, what can you say? And they never meet anybody. They just go inside the hotel. Oh, this hotel is great. It's $500 a night, and all the Kenyans watch them. And I'm like, what the hell? It's not content. But
Yeah. There are so much things in Africa to shoot from, and people want to learn a lot than here.
Exactly.
yes.
That's why in September, October, I'll be traveling. I might go to Tanzania. I don't know whether I'll go to another country, but I might end up recording more than 200 videos. Yeah. So
to me, it's also more interesting to shoot content on the streets, discover stuff, learn stuff, than shooting something in my hotel. The hotel content is good, the CPM, makes money, but it's super boring. I make one every 20 video in a hotel, maybe one every 50 video in a hotel, because it's so boring. They just make money. It's not interesting. Like, everybody has seen a bathtub at least once in a lifetime. I don't need to see it every time I enter a hotel. I show it like in half a second. Like, I don't need to make a 20 minutes video about my hotel room tour.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, it's funny what people like to see, though. I think people naturally, we are stalkers, because why wouldn't you want to watch a video that is talking about a national park and showing you these nice things? But when somebody says, it's over with me, I'm done, such a title, somebody's like, wait, what is going on? What is going on? Is it a relationship? Is it? You're like, it naturally, I think we are like that. We want to vent, we want to know what's going on, and it's crazy what people like. Like somebody said earlier that YouTube is crazy. Somebody made a video on how to drink water.
It has millions. Or how to take a selfie. That video, each person is made that way. It says a million views. Is that a thing?
Well, I think at least yes. You may not know how, but drinking water.
Yeah.
Drinking water.
The woman is doing like, I had to wash myself. Like, what's so like? And she's drinking just enormous. Are you kidding me? And it has like 3-4 million views. So, okay. Yeah. So
someone said you can do how to breathe air.
There's how to peel the banana. Like, it has so many millions views.
No, but how to peel a banana?
You still like, while you are sitting down, you are looking at the research about mortgage, about everything. Someone is just making how to peel the banana and is eating the banana.
By the way, I'm not allowed to talk about bananas because I'm white. That's what they say in the comments.
Ponte, I watched that video. That was ridiculous.
And
I saw somebody made a video out of that
about me, making a joke to D about bananas, but it was like a kind of a sexual joke. It has nothing to do with the food. And I went to the village here. We ate banana for breakfast and we ate cooked banana for dinner. There is nothing wrong about bananas. I love bananas too.
I think people are too obsessed with this whole, I don't even want to say it, but people are so obsessed with being so negative. I agree.
Apart from that, the problem is some of the YouTubers, they don't have the content, so they are looking for where to brush someone off. You said one word, so they're going to make a video about that.
Yes.
Really? Reaction.
Two videos about it. 2 videos about me making a banana joke.
I watched that one, and trust me, I don't know. I was just like, okay, so have you made it any better by publishing it?
By the way, there were 1,000 Africans live in that stream with me and D, and nobody complained about the joke. But then this woman made a video about me making a joke. Drama.
Yeah. It's okay. That's what life is. When I saw it, I was shocked, and I waited. I went back. I watched the stream, and I was like, okay.
And she claimed because Italians are racist and they threw banana to a black person and so on. I'm like, am I part of that group?
If you were that bad of that so much of a race, you wouldn't even be where you are.
Jesus
People
Christ.
hate others
look,
because of
this is the
color that
best
they can't
sentence.
even be in the same room. That is what we are talking about. But you're interacting with them. You potentially you can date somebody of that color. So it doesn't add up. Like,
Look, last time I had a white girlfriend, it was probably 2 years ago. So I'm the least racist person on the planet. Like, I don't even remember what they look like.
I know it's it's crazy. I even have forgotten what I wanted to say by that before that came up.
So for me, overall, it's just like that's like some people, they are just there on YouTube. They don't have the content. They're just looking. Okay, what did you say? What did you do? Whatever. So it's just that's what they are doing. But keep doing your good job. Continue with your life.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
For me, like there are someone like they had a very difficult discussion on the different blogs. Like, my accent. You are African, so you want me to speak like David Beckham? I'm African, so like, is that the big deal? So if you don't watch my video, if you watch my video up to the end, that means you understood me. That's what matters.
You can't
it's not about the accent, like, yeah. I cannot start talking like Beckham, like.
This is Africa has said a very good. You have analyzed it very well.
I have the same problem with Italians. They are like, your English sucks. We can hear that you're Italian from the accent. Why do you put the so strong? Oh, gosh.
Yeah, and this is Africa. That is the thing I was talking about earlier. I said naturally, humans, we like to vent, we like to gossip, we like to know what's going on in someone's life, that we even sit down and watch such videos, which is really sad. But at the same time, if it is your niche, it works for you, really. That's okay. But sometimes I think at the end of the day, think about what your channel will be about in 20 years. Are you just going to keep talking about Rashid, freestyler, or today he wore a red shirt? And I'm new on YouTube. I shouldn't even be saying that, but I feel like do something that you love. Do you love?
Exactly.
Is that what you love? Like, is that your passion? Is that what you're passionate about? Putting others down? So, like, I don't know.
Very true.
And
but
actually,
we love that. We love
actually,
that
there are channels
Italian
that
accent.
reaction videos in a positive way. Do you know there are channels that react to videos, but in a positive way, in an entertainment way? And that's okay.
Yeah, there is no problem. Like, if it's positive, like, okay, the person said this, you added something of value, not just like too much negative. Like, we are not there anymore. Like, everything negative. Like,
yeah. So yeah, well, that happens, and yeah, sorry, my co-host is coming. So no one wants to speak like David Beckham, brother.
Exactly. Like, I'm not like, this is my accent. You get it or you don't, it's up to you. Yeah.
Okay. Imagine someone coming and watching, then they complain about how you talk.
Yeah, so that is the problem.
Someone here was speaking about ugali. I saw one comment about ugali. Ponte, have you tried ugali? Because someone told me that they came to Africa, and then like when they ate ugali, it was more of like you're eating a sponge. That if you can eat ugali, you can eat shoe. That you can eat a shoe.
You know, we have a similar sentence in Italy. Like, in a soup, you can put everything. You can put even a shoe.
Yeah.
But I'll tell you this: no foreigner likes ugali, but brown ugali is better than white ugali. Brown ugali has some taste. The white ugali, it's something you need to eat to make yourself full. But no foreigner likes it.
Yeah. Yeah. So
Most YouTubers are authentic. They wait for Michelle Ponte to break up with D and then make 10 videos of that story.
it will be breaking news.
Yeah,
Actually,
they make so much money too, like off this thing because they get international viewers.
actually, actually, to be very honest, I have also been a victim of that because I remember there was one saga that was trending, so between a certain popular YouTuber who's my friend, he's my good friend, and he has been my supporter in Africa. So if you look at that title of that viral video that you said that was clickbait, it was like if you look at the first title, like it had keywords and all those big YouTubers because they were trending at that time. That's why the video skyrocketed. but after it got me the audience and the views and the subscribers, I went back and changed the title. That's why you see it has 35k views and it will come back probably after a month and it will still be at 35k.
Look, I'll tell you something. I
Yeah.
understand your position, but people, they are starving for views, and there is a problem. Like the other day, a friend of mine, Daisy, asked me, like, do you want to shoot a collab video with another friend of mine? And I'm like, okay, I will shoot a collab video with her. We went to the amusement park in Uhuru Park in Nairobi. We shot a video together. And then I go home, I see the title of this video, and this girl wrote, I went on a date with Dim Wango boyfriend Michele Ponte. And I'm like, fuck you.
That's so stupid. Why do you do that? You just want collaboration. Now you want to.
What was the video, the title again?
I went on a date with Dim Wango boyfriend Michele
Boyfriend.
Ponte. This video was published yesterday. So I spoke to this, I'm like, so what? Did I collab with this girl to being used? Like, I know people use everybody here, but what the hell?
That's the problem of many people. Like the purpose of collaboration is not about just getting view, whatever. For me, it's just like it's another new of friendship and business
Exactly.
partnership.
Exactly.
So, for instance, when Liz came to ask me, it just was one video. From there, we have over more than 30 live stream with Liz.
Yeah, together.
So we become
Exactly.
friends.
Exactly.
So if I have interview with you, it's not just one video, then we forget one another. This is another business friendship. And then maybe one day I can visit your country, I can visit my home, whatever. We have to like because
Exactly.
the way you treat someone, because if I put it that way, why should it? Because it's beneficial. For instance, this when it came to ask for the collab was having like less than 500 subscribers. But for me, I don't look like it's a subscribers. I'm looking, this is a person I'm going to have friendship with. So I'm making the video. We started doing like as a friend, like we learn from one another. So it's not about just one, okay, you get the views, then you're dumping someone. No, that is not, it's not good at all.
Yes. So we were supposed to shoot my video on Wednesday because I was supposed to shoot my video the other day too. And I'm like, no, Wednesday I'm gonna shoot with someone else. Like I don't like to go home and feel like I'm being used for your use. So I'm like, okay. For this Wednesday I planned a video with another person. And goodbye. Like it's crazy. You had the chance. You were like 1,000 channel and so on. I would have pushed her, but no, like after.
And even like for me, like when I have interviewed with any person, yesterday I had one, tonight I have one other. The condition is this way: one, there is no side. I tell the person there is no side business like myself to ask a question to put you. You know, some in Africa we have sometimes like this side, like sometimes you want to look tough to ask unnecessary questions just to put someone like down. No, this is a positive mutual relationship, like we want to benefit both of us. So one, what topics are you not comfortable to talk about? For me, usually I don't want to talk with people about too much politics and religion. So I tell you that way. And if I have to ask you about relationship, it's not about did you break up before? No, it's just like about the positive part. If I interview, let's say, Davido Diamond, I'm not asking what is the relationship with so and so baby mama. No, that doesn't help anything. I will ask about what is the dream of your children when they grow up. That is more positive. Like, why do you go to visit your baby mama? No. So we have to find what are the questions are going to be positive for mutual, because that video, when you put on the internet, is a digital footprint of someone.
Yes.
So that is assassination of the character. Why do I need to have a collab with you to assassinate you in the future?
Yeah, the problem is I have trust issues regarding new collabs because it's not the first time that it happened. Like every time I find myself in weird titles that have nothing to do with the video. Like it's shocking sometimes because I put my trust in you. I give you my time. I spent Uber to get there. I spend my money, and I'm gaining nothing because your channel is 1,000 subs and my channel is 40,000. So I'm doing it just for you. And then I go home and I find such titles. I'm like, okay, goodbye.
Yeah, and that
Exactly.
it's a very big problem. Yeah, I don't know. It's just like, even if you don't write down the contract, if someone agrees with something, it's oral contract. Someone gives you the time. That is very much valuable than, for me, if someone says, I want to interview with you, give me $100, I will not interview with you. But if someone, for instance, I interview with one person, is a famous person, like, okay, after the interview, the person didn't ask him money, didn't ask anything, which is something, and you had a very good, so I just said, okay, I just want to give you the gift, go these 3 days in this hotel, just have fun. So it's a mission. Now we have another deal, we're making another video together for the channel, my channel. That's supposed to be, it's not like about, okay, after finishing, then I'm going to behind the back and destroy you back, stab you in the back. No.
Yes, crazy, absolutely crazy.
Because you are going to, usually tell people, when you are dealing business or friendship with any person out of your country, it's not about you. You are representing your country. So
Exactly,
for that particular
that's
case, you are destroying all YouTubers in Africa because you're dealing with someone from another continent. It's a trust for all YouTubers in Africa now. So who will be the authentic one not to use me on that kind of sense? Like, that's why, for instance, for me, I can do more interviews with many people because Liz has been the perfect example because it was the first, I mean, the second person. The first person was from Cameroon, but then Liz was the second one, but I had a good experience. So for me, I have interviewed with anybody, even if someone has 1 subscriber. I have no problem because I have a very good experience. But if I had the bad experience, I say, no way, I'm not going to be used again. So, sorry for that. And on behalf of Africa, we are still good people, but there are some. Yeah, but it's very challenging what they are doing. Yeah.
But you see, like the other day, I knew there was something going on because I'm friendly with everyone. We were 3 people, and I saw her focus was just the video. It wasn't chatting between us. It was creating something. And then that something that created became a gossip. I had no idea how it became a gossip. A day in the park became a date with the ex-boy or with the current boyfriend, which is not even current. It's a mess. It's a mess.
Yeah, so I mean, it's very challenging, but that's, and those kind of YouTubers, in most cases, they don't go far because you'll be using all people around you, and then you don't have to stab another person because everybody knows you. So what are you going to do? But if you're positive, you'll have more people to interview with, to have collaborations. And people, I mean, like, for instance, I'm giving you an example. Why, for instance, myself go to subscribe to that channel if I know you are stabbing other YouTubers? So you are losing the opportunity to keep growing authentic and returning royal subscribers and audience in that way.
Yes. The other thing that shocks me all the time regarding collaborations. So I am on Instagram 100 DMs behind. I answer, and then I ask them, okay, what's your video idea? And they tell me, you can provide the video idea. And then I'm like, you want to collab with me? Then why don't you provide the video?
They should provide the idea because the video is not going on your channel. It's going on their channel. So they should come set with an idea.
Yeah. Yeah, and they want me to create the idea for their channel and me spending my time for your channel. This is, I work my ass off for 5 years to get to this point, to understand YouTube completely, to realize what I wanted to do, how I wanted to do, what content works, what doesn't. I really worked a lot for this. And then everybody comes and it's like this easy and I should do everything. It's crazy.
This is Africa is saying they always say we can do anything. And I remember actually the first time I sent you a message, a DM. That's what you asked me. You said, "Well, I'm open if you have ideas." And
Yes.
honestly, at that time, I didn't even have ideas. I said, but I was looking at experience. Maybe you could share experience in Africa, how it is for you. But then at the same time, okay, that gave me a challenge. I was like, oh, wait, what? You should have thought of an idea before you actually ask somebody for a collaboration.
When I go to
Yeah.
when I go to bigger YouTubers than me, I provide the idea. I always tell, look, there is the possibility to do this. I think it fits your channel. It's exciting. It will go well with your audience. What do you think? Lani, yes, no, it's okay.
Yeah. And you're right, because by the time you're coming to somebody to especially talk to them, you should have an idea. But another thing is some people are not so open about their journey with you. I don't know. No, with YouTube maybe, but I interview mostly people that have live abroad, like people that have left Africa and all have left these other countries and are in Africa. So I always want to know their experience and how they have adjusted, because personally it was tough for me to adjust.
It is very
And
tough to
sometimes
adjust.
people are not going to be so deep into discussing with you that. So sometimes I actually ask them beforehand. I say, what would you rather talk about or not talk about during the chat? Are you open to talking about your immigration journey? No. Are you going to talk about your relationship? No. So when I start interviewing somebody, I know I don't want to bombard you with questions of, hey, Ponte, so are you still, doing this? And then you're shocked, and you're already live. So I think sitting down also and getting to know what the other person is comfortable talking about is also key, because you don't want to shock them. You want it to be a nice conversation to flow. So sometimes I do that, like I ask you what you're comfortable talking, so that because people will keep asking, like now people are asking and engaging with us. So if somebody said, oh, which country are you originally from? And you don't want to talk about that, so I'll ask you, oh, somebody's asking, and then you're like, well, I'm not going to talk about that. And then people will be offended.
I completely understand. Like today, I was having lunch with a girl, and we were supposed to shoot a video. But then I'm like, okay, I don't feel like shooting a video. Let's become friends first. And we actually chatted a lot, like for hours. And then on Wednesday, we're going to shoot a video. So... we need to have a relationship.
That is something like for which, like I've been doing the similar thing. Even like the person we are doing the interview tonight, to be recording only. I prefer like the one I did live yesterday. I prefer to chat with someone to create a chemistry.
Yeah.
And if possible, even if it's not video call, audio call, just to hear the voice, because some people like just click an accent, click on this. So when you become there, you are more authentic. And it becomes easy to go along in that way. So if you chat with someone, it becomes easier to, so this person is comfortable in this one, this one, it becomes easy.
And even agree, because you don't want to be so boring. At the same time, like if you're too serious, I feel like, okay, you're not going to ask question by like, try to make it like a conversation so that it flows and people can join in and say, you know what, this is what they are talking about.
Yeah, I remember I had one interview with you. So can you write down the questions? What list of questions? Because sometimes it's not about, for me, I can say, okay, let's talk about it. I'm talking before. Let's talk about it just overall. I cannot start like question number one. I can say, oh, you are Italy, so which team do you support? Juventus, whatever. So we can start it from nowhere, because I know you have, this person likes soccer, this person likes this. So we can start somewhere, creating that chemistry, and you can keep going instead of going, okay, question number one is this one. Okay, you are done. Number two, this is not. Yeah, so.
Welcome.
Our pipeline.
Thank you, guys. Thank you for welcoming me in. Hey, Ponte, how are you?
Kevo, I owe you lunch or dinner. Decide which day, and we're gonna do it.
Yeah, I'll let you know.
Yeah. Don't.
You know, I'm a specific.
For one day, do not watch YouTube, but just let's get out of the house and let's go eat something.
Yeah, exactly. How are you, Rashid and the EPM?
I am doing very fine, bro. Very fine, perfectly
Mm.
fine. I'm
We
just here
have
listening from the legends.
Oh,
Kevo
nice.
is one among the biggest supporter we'll ever have in Africa.
That's true.
I like this guy, yeah. And we are planning to do he wants to interview me in a few weeks to come,
Yeah.
so it will be
Yeah,
interesting.
yeah, yeah. So you know, EPM, I started following you like earlier 2019. Yeah, 2019, January there, February.
Okay.
It's when I started
Okay.
following you. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because I have been applying for the green card since 2015. I'm not, and I'm not winning it. But
Yeah.
so that's when I started following you. Then you bring on with the Liz. Liz started recently. Actually, I was among the top 10 subscribers when you put the link of Liz there. Go and subscribe to the link to
You've never
Liz's
left my channel. I don't know what to
Yeah,
give
never
you. I don't have a
Yeah,
sister
yeah.
that is single, but really,
What's your channel, bro?
you amaze me at how much you
Yeah,
can
yeah, yeah.
support.
Yeah, even now I'm going to feast Rashid right now after this live.
I appreciate it, man.
Okay.
Yeah,
What's
yeah,
your channel,
yeah.
bro?
Yeah, you have to support each other. You know, supporting each other is not that doesn't cost you anything. Like now, Ponte, when he went outside Kenya, I was just following him. When I'm free, I have to follow what he has done, what he has posted.
Asante
Eh?
sana.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Kevin, if we had like 10, if I had 10 subscribers who are like Kevin, I would be so happy. Because it's the type that will come and watch whatever you have posted. It doesn't matter. If it is a story, love story, he will watch. If it is a whatever, like I do makeup routine, he will watch. And I'm like, Kevin.
Kevin, what's your channel?
I put on the comment.
Let me check.
Yeah.
For me, actually, I think I started following EBM. I think it was in 2018 when I had just, before I came to the UAE, because I've been here for 3 years. But by that time, like, I didn't know, but I saw your videos about also the green card KBM because I have a sister who lives in Massachusetts. So she kept on telling me that Rashid, apply. So go on YouTube and check for reviews. And every time, like, I could check for like how to green card, like, titles. Your videos kept on like popping up. So I was watching them for quite a long time, but I didn't know that one day we will be live on the same stream. See how things work.
And here we have another the person I'm going to have interview with tonight. She's here. Yeah, she's from Canada. She's Tanzanian, but lives in Canada.
In Canada, wow.
Yeah.
Oh.
I want to play music.
So
Oh no. Actually, for Michaela, I remember somebody asked you and you didn't answer. They asked you what's your dream destination.
Because I wasn't answering because we were talking about another topic. That's why I didn't answer. I didn't want to interrupt the flow.
Yeah, I remember.
sorry.
I think when I came to Africa, the dream was to prove everybody wrong, because everybody was like, they are gonna kill you, they are gonna eat you alive, and so on. So now I want to prove everybody wrong about China. People are so scared of China. People are so scared of the virus. But I want to go there and see what it's really like. I don't want people to give me their opinion. I want to see it by myself.
Sorry, my co-host is now disturbing too much.
No problem. It's okay.
Ponte, it was your first time in Africa?
I was in Morocco, if you consider it in Africa.
Yes.
So if you in East Africa, it's my first time was in November. Yes, and now it's 8 months that I am here.
Basically in sub-Saharan Africa, because what I noticed is Moroccans, Egyptians, Algerians, they don't really consider themselves that much to be Africans, but for us, like sub-Saharan Africans,
Egyptians they consider to be African. It's Ethiopians that they don't consider themselves as Africans.
Exactly, that's true. That's true because I have a friend who went to Ethiopia.
Yeah.
Like he had like he was there for 1 week, but then like on the streets, like he met like a few people, like a couple of times, maybe like 3 times, and they were asking him that, "Are you from Africa? Which country? Which African country are you from?" So if someone asks you like, "Are you from Africa?" it means they don't consider themselves Africans. You understand?
Yes. Yes.
so so also Egyptians because like here in Dubai I work with Egyptians. I have Egyptian workmates. Like we work together, but they don't really consider themselves as Africans. They say that we live in Africa, but we are not Africans. We are Arabs. you know.
But
So
I don't know. Maybe you didn't meet the open-minded Egyptians. Maybe the
yes,
Egyptians they leave Egypt.
yes,
They I don't know.
because like I wanted to know for me like did you have any misconceptions about Africa before you came to Africa? Because there are a lot of misconceptions like here in Asia, like because in Dubai, like we have so many nationalities. We have Indians, Filipinos, Pakistani, Egyptians. We have it's like more of like a basket packed
Mhm.
up with tomatoes, ugali, cassava, everything. Everything is inside. So people have so many misconceptions, and literally everyone who has never been to Africa, they have misconceptions about Africa. So for you, before you came to Africa, before you came and found out the reality, did you have any misconceptions?
Now look, I've by nature I've always been open-minded. So it I don't know. Also, my father, when he was alive, his favorite magazine was called Africa something.
Wow,
So since I was a kid, I always read about Africa, and
amazing.
so the influence of my father, I don't know, made me super open-minded. So nothing shocked me. Like I know I will not have the electricity there. It's all good.
Yeah,
I don't have water here for 3 days. It's all good.
it's so good.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
no
Well,
misconceptions.
you
welcome.
know,
This is Africa. Welcome to the stream.
Wow.
Thank you,
you
Liz,
know.
for having me, and
To me, it's
hello and
more.
welcome the whole panel.
Uh,
Sorry about that, McKelly.
no, all good. Oh, sorry, sorry. Welcome, welcome. Sorry for to interrupt you.
Welcome to South Africa.
Yeah, so I wanted to actually contribute a little bit to what McKelly was saying when he said that he actually sat down with the lady, and then they decided to do a collab coming this Wednesday. You know, I'm going to be having a live stream coming this Sunday, which I don't do many of those like I did last year. And basically, Brenda, for those who know Brenda, she came up with a great idea of let's suggest places in Africa for people to go that never been there. So I was like, that's a really good idea. I haven't really thought of that before. So I connected with her, and so I said, let's this Sunday that just passed. I got a group of about a half dozen of us together to come to this meeting for this coming Sunday. So basically, it's like almost 2 weeks in advance that we're scheduling this Sunday live stream because I wanted to make sure that okay, it's a great idea, but what are we going to do with that idea, right? So we just go over a little bit of okay, each person will get about 8 to 10 minutes to suggest where you should go in Africa based on my suggestion. And if anybody has any photos, I'm going to be the person in the background not speaking, but I'm going to bring the photos up while they're narrating, and stuff like that. And I want to make the live stream no more than 90 minutes. So there's going to be 5 or 6 of us. Everybody showed up. Everybody got to meet and greet. Most of the people there didn't know each other in the beginning. So what I'm saying is, if you're going to be doing something like that, it might be a good idea to plan ahead with everybody, or even if it's just 2 people, because I think what McKelly was saying is very important. You got people that say, let's do a collab, but they have no ideas. And and if they do have an idea, they don't know how to plan it out, not even just a little bit. And just having a conversation with somebody to be friends, I think that's a first great step in, working on whether if it's just one collab or many future collabs with that same person or people.
Okay.
Yeah, that sounds really good. And I wanted to join, but I don't know, for some reason couldn't get in touch with you.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know you want to join. If you want to, you can go ahead because I can have up to 10 people. I think it is on the panel. That me being one of the 10. So right now there's I think 6 of us.
Okay. I can get in touch with Brenda if she has details, and I'll see what to do.
Yes, no problem.
Okay. So you have also been to Africa, you've been to Kenya, you've been to all these countries. Um, Rashid was asking a very good questions. Before you traveled over there and lived there, did you have any misconceptions or any propaganda that, before you traveled to these countries? That is for you, Miss. This is Africa.
Oh, I thought you were talking about Rashid. No, okay. So I've only been to Kenya. I've touched down in Burundi, but I never got off the plane. So I haven't really gotten a chance to visit other countries. I definitely want to visit Uganda, Tanzania, and Rwanda ASAP, and then Ghana on the west. Now, what was the other part of that? Because again, I thought it was for Rashid. So sorry about that.
No, so the question was, before you traveled over there, did you have any misconceptions or was it all what you expected?
Yes and no. So for the first part, I was already at an age of 36 years that I no longer believe the Western media on everything that they say. So I definitely went with an open mind. I went to go get married. When I got there, I did not see the flies on everybody's faces. I did not see the kids that were on the street with their ribs sticking out when they weren't wearing a t-shirt. I didn't see pot-belly kids on top of that. Now, Kenyans told me, well, if you go to northern Kenya, you will see that, but you're not going to see that everywhere. And still to this day, I have not seen that. I've been in the slums in Nairobi. Actually, where me and my wife live, there's a small slum behind us. Still, I don't see stuff like that. Or what the NGOs say is true about what they say about Africa. Well, I think what they're doing is they're telling half the story and not the full story, so they can raise the money to basically line their pockets and stuff like that. Because only about 6% of all those donations that they actually get, and research has been done on it, actually gets to Africa or Thailand or all these other countries to actually be used. The other 94%, unfortunately, goes to paying for overpriced office buildings, overpriced furniture, dinners, you name it. And so that money's getting wasted. So misconceptions about the place, not really. What I'll tell you one thing that did shock me though is that
Is that you, Rashid? There's a lot of feedback. I've muted him, so that's okay.
the one thing that actually did shock me was the people. And when I got there, I told myself I'm going to pay attention how the people treat each other. And what I've seen is like no other place I've ever been in the world is that people actually treated each other with a lot of respect. They treated each other like they treated me, so it wasn't just a tourist thing, right? And within Kenya, I was like, these people actually carry the same type of moral values that I've been carrying, that I thought I was by myself in America with. They have the same values as I do. So I was like, okay, I found my people. This is my tribe right here. So within like 72 hours, literally, I knew that Kenya was my home. So as somebody said in the chat, am I American? I used to be an American. I'm only American by birth, but I'm Kenyan by marriage. So if that answers your question, that's what it is.
Nice. I like the Kenyan by marriage.
Yeah, that was kind of an accident in 2006, and then I found some people stealing my name and making T-shirts on Express Cafe. So yeah, I've had the name since 2006.
Oh, cool. Okay, so guys, unless you have any questions, I'm going to be ending the live stream. I don't want to keep Ponte on other people that joined me for a long time on for so long, because initially we had agreed for 30 minutes actually.
Right.
He's only African.
He's already African. Yeah, then
I
Then
had African timing joining the live stream, so I was
yeah.
late, and then it got late.
You
Well,
can't
But
I'm
it
more
has
on
been a
African
good
time. I came at the
discussion.
last minute.
So
you
I'm
can't
glad
eat
we were.
ugali and remain the same.
Yeah, I'm glad we were able to discuss about so many different things here and there. We've been really spontaneous today, and it's nice. Oh, so this is Africa. Another person, Pen254, said she would like to join the stream on Sunday. Do you have
Okay.
like an email we could send our details to, or what do we have to do?
Okay, join the panel or to watch.
I joined the panel. I believe that's what she means. She said she has pictures and she would like to join.
Okay.
Sunday at what time?
Okay, so it's so I'll just add one more person. If you want to come in, that would be fine. Because right now I want to make sure I'm not overflowing. Because what I paid for
Okay.
on StreamYard, I can only have up to 10 people. So
Yeah, I know what you mean because
Yeah.
I can only also have up to 10. Okay, so well,
so yeah, that'll be fine.
okay. So well, I'm just going to end the stream regardless. I don't think I'll be able to join because what time would it be? Our US time or
Please.
African time?
It's
You're on
African
the
time.
you're on the East Coast, right?
Mountaineer, I
I'm
mean,
on
whatever.
Mountain time.
Mountaineer, yeah.
Please.
So I'm on the West Coast, so it's going to be like 9:30. So I think it's 8:30 your time. Or
Okay.
no, 10:30 your time
10:30. Yeah. So
in the
I
morning.
will just join in and listen to you guys, and if you can share my link as we chat. I'll just join in and just listen in to you guys.
Okay.
Then
Okay, Liz.
if Pen wants to join, you can. I really never found your channel, but Pen, you could find his channel maybe if you check his about page. Usually people have emails and stuff. But yeah.
Yeah, the easiest way to find me, because I haven't posted videos in a while, is just do the hashtag This Is Africa, and when you get to that page on YouTube, about 50% of all the videos with that hashtag are going to be mine.
Okay. Yes, Kevin.
Yeah.
I wanted to ask one question to This is Africa.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Now, before you came to Kenya, what was your expectation, especially in Africa? What did you expected to see in Kenya before you came
This
to
way,
Kenya? Yeah, maybe
well,
according to
before I
the
met my
Western
wife.
media,
Okay.
they take Kenya negative about Kenya. They don't. I think. What was your expectation when you came to Kenya?
Well, my expectation was I'm going to see if the Western media was lying to me or not.
Mm.
That was my expectation. I wanted to see if everything that I've grown up listening to and seeing was all one-sided, or is there more to the story, or are they totally lying? So basically, how I explained it is basically they were lying. They're telling half truths, or they're telling all out lies. So like I said, I haven't seen, not even in the slums, kids with ribs sticking out of their chest or pot bellies and flies on the faces. I haven't seen it. Not to say it doesn't exist, but I just haven't seen it.
It exists.
And what about the
Exactly.
experience in Kenya? What about the
Y'all
experience
can.
now?
Well, the experience now is the best thing that's ever happened to me in my life. Even if I didn't get married to my wife, knowing what I know about Kenya now, I would still want to come to Kenya because it's life-changing. Africa as a whole is life-changing to me. One good thing about being in America, after I got married, and it's been almost 15 years, I've actually met Black Africans from every single country, even all the northern countries, because in America, in places that I've worked, I was able to actually meet these people. And there's certain things, like not everybody is the same in Africa, but there's certain things that all Africans from all over Africa do as the same, like shaking with the hand, doing certain things, like that was the same all the way across the board. Even the island nations, they do it the same way. And to show extra respect, they put their left hand on the forearm while they're shaking your hand with the right. That was the same all the way across the board. So as much as you're different, you're also the same.
Mm.
And I thought that was awesome. I just never seen anything like it for a place so big.
Wow, that's good. I think now the narrative will change.
Technology?
The narrative will change now. The narrative of taking Africa, like they say, we don't have everything. We are poor. Everyone is poor in Africa. We don't have even roads. Yeah.
I'm going to make a video in the coming weeks about comparing the level of happiness between Western countries, especially in the US and Africa, and why people in Africa are happier than the people in these Western countries.
Wow, that one
I'm always happier when I'm in Kenya. Always happier.
Very true. I agree. When I travel with my wife, the first time we ever landed in Africa, we landed in around 11 night. In the morning, she saw like kids jumping, whatever, going to school, and they don't have shoes. But the happiness she saw.
Right.
While here you have everything and you don't have, you are miserable.
Exactly.
And the kids are stressed up.
Yeah.
Little kids are stressed. Yeah.
For me, like when I was still in Uganda, I was like, oh, I'm fed up of Africa. I want to go somewhere outside of Africa. But then when I came here, then came back in Uganda for 2 months, for vacation, I never wanted to leave. I was broke, but I never wanted to. I wanted to stay broke but happy.
I hear you.
I never wanted to leave.
And I always hate going to the airport and having to leave because it's like it's like a feeling of regret that I'm going to get on the plane. And it doesn't matter what the reason is. There's just a regret there, that I don't want to come back here. But when you got responsibilities, you got to do what you got to do.
Exactly.
Because honestly, I never wanted to leave. Because first of all, the air was.
You guys will never stop chatting, so I'm gonna leave you.
Sorry, Liz.
I have to pick up my daughter from the bus stop in 10 minutes. So I have to.
Please, thank you for giving us this opportunity.
Thank you.
Yeah. You're welcome.
I've now got to know about the man who's always supportive. I think I've seen Kevin on Ponte's channel and on this channel. He's always there supporting.
Kevin
Giving the
is
support.
the one.
I've seen him before. Thank you, bro, for supporting creators around Africa.
Yeah, this is Africa. Ponte, if you want to have collab anytime, reach me. I'm available. We have so many topics. You can talk about Africa, talk about here, whatever. And we have so many content to talk about. I'm available.
I subscribe to your channel.
Thank you.
Actually, for me, anytime you're in Dubai, let me know. I'll come. We will collaborate. Or anytime you come to China, I'll follow you to China. Don't worry about that.
Hey, don't forget Peter McKinney. You got to send that second email.
Exactly. My email is still there pending.
So the gentleman in the upper right-hand corner, which I've seen you before, but what's your channel name?
Me?
Yes.
Oh, EBM.
EBM Scholars.
EBM. Okay.
Yeah.
Your comparison video, like the roads and stuff. I wanted to do the same thing. Like I'm in the city of Portland, Oregon, on the West Coast, and for a metropolitan city, it's been considered by many people to be the cleanest metro city in America. But it's one of the dirtiest outside of Los Angeles. It's one of the dirtiest cities, and it has become even dirtier over the course of 20 years. I wanted to do like a video when I go back to Nairobi the next time, get on the commuter train, the new one. Kevo, you might need to take me, but get on the train and start filming the sides of the roads and how clean it is, and compare it to where I'm at right now on the train that I'm at, that I use here every day. It's a sharp contrast that Nairobi, that has a reputation with a lot of people as being dirty, is 20 times cleaner than the city over here, which is a city that's considered to be the cleanest in America for a big city.
That's why for me nowadays, for almost like 10 years, I don't post the pictures I'm outside. If you have followed my social media, because why should I post the picture? I know New York, we have rats in New York. I mean, everywhere in New York. Why should I post the nice places? And then I receive people from Africa to think that in America is just this way, which is not true. Like, so usually I don't post like this nice place. When I go to Africa, I post nice places. yeah, it's a very good thing, yeah, to make that contrast, people to see the realities.
I always tell to people that
Well,
there are
have you guys ever
homeless. What?
Oh yeah, there's homeless everywhere. I see homeless camps like everywhere in this
Yes,
city.
everywhere. It's not
Yeah.
an African thing. It's they never believe me, but
Especially in
Trust
LA.
trust me, I'm the when the weather gets better over here and I got a few sunny days and a few days off, I'm going to take my GoPro and start filming a lot of stuff because when I do go back to Nairobi, I do want to do this comparison video. And
That would be good.
a lot of people are going to be shocked. Now, a lot of people over here are going to be pissed off if they watch the video because they don't like anything to be, said bad about this city where I'm at right now, right? But too bad, I'm going to do it anyway because I think people really need to see, okay, this is the shining altar of America, right? And then we're going to compare it to the city of the sun in Nairobi. And then you be the judge. That's what I want to do. You be the judge. And have you guys ever noticed that some people, like in the chats, in a lot of live streams and stuff like that, or even in the comments, who are African, will say to somebody from Europe, "Why are you always showing the bad parts of Africa? Why are you always showing the bad parts of our city? Right? Why don't you show the positive sides, right?" And then when you get a lot of content creators, doesn't matter if they're from another country or from Africa, they start showing nothing but the good stuff. Then you got people complaining, "How come you only show the good stuff?"
Yes.
It's like I don't get it. And Ponte's got that big smile on his face when I
Yeah,
can
so-
see it because he gets this
Yeah.
all the time. But
For me, like, yeah, what I come to the medium in the sense that for me, I'm doing the educational video. So whether it's bad, I'm not talking like bad, like okay, how can it be improved? What it's just like in a positive. I mean, you have a positive tone that
Yeah.
helps a lot. Okay, this is dead. For instance, I was giving the video about how beautiful my area is. Yes, it's very beautiful. But what is the side effect we have? We are lonely. We have this one. So I compare with Africa. What is the beauty of Africa? Yes, we don't have this nice road on my street where I live. We don't have this kind of house. But what do we, in spite of this one, why am I upset? Why am I just kind of like depressed? Why am I this way? So you just compare to show like the good and bad in both sides. I mean, but it's very difficult. Like everybody, like on the comment, they can come down to you. Like,
right.
yeah.
You know, for me, what I did, like when I was still in Uganda, like I went to very, very many different places, like to the east, to the west, to the central, to the city. I made one video that showed like the real way life is in Uganda. Like it could show people doing fishing, and then it could show the skyscrapers. It could show like the normal life, like the original life.
You guys
It
are
was
still
just
chatting.
awesome.
Yeah. Do you want to go? You want to go, Liz? We'll go if you
Well,
want.
I have no problem, but the problem is I have to go, and I believe also Michele has to go. So if you still
Yeah.
want to chat, we have no problem.
yeah, I wanted to be polite and not leave the stream, but it's getting late.
Myself, I'm
Okay.
leaving. I have 3 minutes to go to start
Okay.
going to
So, well,
the
this
basketball.
is end the stream. I also didn't want to end as people are still catching up. So thank you guys for tuning in. This is Africa. Thank you for joining. Of course, Michele Ponte, I appreciate that you jumped on the invite even on a short notice. I appreciate you so much. So thank you so much.
You're welcome.
PM,
everyone.
thank you. Kevin, thank you.
Thank you.
Rashid, thank you so much. We
It's
hope
been
you
a
see
pleasure
us
catching up with you.
tomorrow with 1 million subs.
Hopefully, God willingly.
Yeah.
Ciao, ciao, Ponte.
Okay, come say hi. Bye to people. Bye bye.
Ciao, ciao.
Say bye bye.
I need to see
Bye-bye.
Can you show them this Barbie?
Barbie. Goodbye.
So right upon now, guys, I
Cheers.
sign out.
Okay, bye
Bye-bye,
bye.
everyone.
Thank you, guys.
Okay. Good night, Liz. Thank you
Good
for
night.
the call.
Thank you for coming.
Good night to your baby. Ciao.
Say bye bye.
Bye.